So let's put together the cream cheese frosting for that red velvet cake. We're going to start with the butter and cream cheese. We're just going to mix it in the electric mixer. I'll start mixing that at a low speed. I'm going to add a little bit of vanilla and a little bit of salt. It's a simple frosting. It's about as basic as a cream cheese frosting can get, and I like those. I like those straightforward flavors. You get a little bit of the tanginess of the cream cheese and obviously the sweetness of the confectioner sugar, and the vanilla comes out. It's really nice. You can easily flavor this. You put a little lemon zest in there or orange zest to make those things, but traditionally a red velvet cake is done with a cream cheese frosting, and it's really delicious. So now that that's coming together a little bit, I'm going to turn that off so that when I add this confectioner sugar, it doesn't blow out all over the place. And that's one thing you want to be careful about. So I'm going to add some of it, and then I'm going to turn the machine on and let it mix. You don't want to add all of it at once. It's just too dry, and the mixer will really have to work at it. But you don't have to mix it too much between additions of the confectioner sugar. And definitely keep this at a low speed. It doesn't have to be on speed 1, but it shouldn't be beaten really well at a high speed, because that'll incorporate too much air into the frosting, and I don't really like that texture. It kind of is a little funny. All right, I'm going to add this with it going at that low speed. It's looking pretty good. All right, I'm going to drop the bowl a little bit and scrape down the sides. That's helpful not just for the bowl, but also any butter or cream cheese that's on your spatula. But you want to incorporate that into the final mix just so it all comes out tasting good. You don't have some raw cream cheese or butter going on your cake. And after you've mixed this, definitely adjust the consistency of it with additional confectioner sugar or a little bit of milk, but just go light on the milk. If it's too thick, it's going to start tearing your cake and it's going to upset you a little bit. So just make sure it's soft, spreadable, but also will hold a little bit so that it's not just too wet and will slide off the cake. All right, that's coming together nicely, and I think I really like the way that looks. Yeah, there's a little bit of texture to it. It'll hold a peak for a few seconds, and that's looking really good. I could add a little bit more confectioner sugar, but especially for the crumb coat, I think this is going to be just right.